All right, financial math classes. Today we're talking about health insurance premiums and the different types of health insurance plans. Starting off, you want health insurance. It's important because if you have an accident or a serious illness, it can bankrupt you if you don't have good health insurance. So even if you're young, it is something you want. Many types of health coverage plans exist. So we're going to focus on 3 group health insurance plans. There's a traditional plan, a preferred provider organization, that's also known as a PPO, and a health maintenance organization, which is known as an HMO. All right, a traditional plan offers healthcare coverage where the healthcare provider is paid a predetermined amount for the service given. You may use any healthcare provider. A PPO is a group of selected healthcare providers who offer comprehensive service at preset reimbursement levels. You're required to use these network providers. That is the selected group of doctors, unless you're willing to pay additional costs for a non-network provider. And then there's the HMO is a prepaid health plan in which care providers contract with or are employees of the HMO. You may select a primary care physician and receive all non-specialist, non-emergency services from the physician. So how this works is when you get a job that has a healthcare plan, they sometimes have options for you to choose from, or maybe you're just getting a PPO, or maybe, but usually what they do is your employer pays 75 to 80% of the premiums on the insurance. So remember, the premiums are what you pay for the insurance. So if your employer pays 75 to 80%, you pay the rest, the leftover amount, the 20 to 25%. So let's look at an example of how that's calculated. Christina Mendez is employed by Chemical Industries. She has a family membership in the group preferred provider organization, so that's the PPO. The annual premium is $6,180. Her employer pays 75% of the premium. How much does her employer pay annually? So we're all good with percents, so that's pretty simple. Change that percent to a decimal and multiply it by the annual premium. So 6,180. In my calculator, 0.75 times 6,180 comes out to 4,635. 4635. How much does she pay annually? Well, if there's 2 ways to calculate this. If her healthcare provider is paying 75%, that means she's paying 25%. So you can do this 6180 times 0.25, or she's paying the leftover amount. So you can also do the 6180 minus what the healthcare provider is doing. So 6180 minus 4635, she'll be paying 1545, $1,545. All right. How much is deducted each week from her paycheck? So this isn't an expense you pay once. You're going to have money deducted weekly. Or not weekly, how often you get paid. This money is split up evenly and deducted from your paycheck. So she is paid weekly. So that means that would be 52 weeks in a year she would get paid. And so I'm going to take that annual amount she gets paid, 1545, and divide it by 52. So make sure you're reading these carefully to determine 1545 divided by 52. Well, make sure you're reading them carefully so you know what to divide that by, so you know how much is deducted per paycheck. So if it's monthly, that'd be 12. Semi or bi-weekly, that'd be every 2 weeks, so that'd be 26. So just make sure you're reading it carefully. But anyways, each week she pays $29.71 towards her healthcare plan. I'll do it for today.